Hey friend, welcome to the BotBuhdy AI report. Today we've got a packed show for you. xAI's Grok build CLI was secretly uploading your entire code repository to Google. Trump administration weighs? Taking a $42.6 billion equity stake in OpenAI. TSMC just printed an all-time record, $39.6 billion quarter. And AI is why. And finally, 200 Nobel laureates and economists sign "We must act now" letter warning about AI. Let's get into it.
This is a big one. If you used xAI's Grok build coding tool in the last few weeks, your entire codebase may have been uploaded to a cloud server without your knowledge. Researchers did a wire-level analysis, meaning they literally intercepted the network traffic, and found that the Grok build CLI was bundling entire Git repositories and shipping them to a Google Cloud storage bucket called Grok Code Session Traces. And we are not talking about just the files the AI was working on. We are talking about your full repository, every file, every commit, every secret, API keys, passwords, credentials, all of it. xAI released a new version on July 12th without a single word about this in the changelog. No security advisory, no explanation, no confirmation that any of the already collected data will be deleted. And the opt-out controls? Researchers confirmed they are architecturally meaningless. They do not work. This is a company that markets itself as the trustworthy alternative to the big players. And right now, they are completely silent on one of the most serious data exfiltration disclosures in the AI tool space this year.
All right, I will be honest, I was a little skeptical when I first saw this one. But hear me out.
The Trump administration is reportedly in discussions about buying a direct equity stake in OpenAI. Not a partnership, not a government contract, actual ownership. 5% of the company, which at OpenAI's current private market valuation would be worth somewhere around $42.5 billion. Sam Altman has been personally pitching the idea in Washington meetings for months, and President Trump has publicly floated the concept of the United States government owning a piece of AI companies. If this happens, it would be completely unprecedented. The first time in American history that the federal government took a direct ownership stake in a private technology firm. Supporters say it gives the country a financial return on its strategic investment in AI leadership. Critics say it creates an absolutely impossible conflict of interest because the government cannot credibly regulate an industry in which it holds billions of dollars worth of equity. Who do you trust to write the rules when they also benefit from the profits?
Okay, this next one. I am genuinely excited about this. You are going to love it.
Want to know how real the AI boom is? Look at TSMC's numbers. Taiwan Semiconductor just reported its best quarter in company history. $39.6 billion in revenue for Q2 2026, up 36% from a year ago. That smashed the high end of their own guidance and blew past Wall Street estimates. First half revenue for the year hit 2.4 trillion new Taiwan dollars, reflecting over 35% growth. And here is why this matters so much. TSMC does not make AI products. They make the chips that everyone else uses to build AI products. NVIDIA, Apple, AMD, Google, they all run through TSMC. So when TSMC has the best quarter in its history, it means the entire AI supply chain is running at full throttle. They are now accelerating expansions in both Arizona and Taiwan to keep up with demand. The skeptics who call AI a bubble have a hard time explaining why the world's most important chip foundry just printed a record-breaking quarter.
Now this next story really got me thinking. This could change everything.
Nearly 200 of the world's top economists and technology researchers just signed an open letter with 3 words at the top: "We must act now." The signatories include 15 Nobel Prize laureates and chief economists from major global institutions. Their message is stark. AI could become radically more powerful within the next decade, and the speed of that transformation could trigger economic disruption larger than the entire industrial revolution. The letter specifically warns of large-scale job displacement at a pace that institutions are not currently equipped to handle. They are asking policymakers around the world to move urgently, build the incentives, the guardrails, and the institutions needed to make sure AI complements human workers instead of replacing them wholesale. Now think about who is saying this. These are not protesters or activists. These are the economists and researchers who built the models that governments use to make policy. When people at that level feel compelled to put their names on a public document this urgent, that is worth paying attention to.
That's all for today, friend. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow with more AI news. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, leverage your intelligence.